Welcome back to Polymath Studios. Today, my student Carlos asked me to do this problem to help him with his homework. So let's get into it. Um, Before I was simplifying square roots. If you don't know how to simplify square roots, this video might be a little bit harder. So I'm gonna put the link up here. So please click on it if you don't know how to simplify square roots yet. So today I'm going to show you the steps, very easy steps. First, we are going to write a list of, let's call them perfect cubes. Then we're going to do some division. Then we're going to rewrite it. Then we're going to finish simplifying. Let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing I need you to remember is I showed in a previous video I did how to simplify um, perfect square roots. So here I have square root of 18. I rewrite that as a perfect square. It's on this list. 2, 4, 9, 25, 36. To get these numbers multiplying a number by itself. 2 times 2, 4. 3 times 3, 9. And so forth. So I take 18, I divided it by 2, and I got 9. Therefore, 9 times 2 is 18. I can write it like that. Square root of 9 is equal to, I can rewrite that as 3 to the power of 2. And here I have a 2, so they cancel. That's how I get a 3 here. And then the square root of 2 cannot go anywhere. So the answer is basically 3 root 2. This the same thing I had here. Just a lot of times we're not used to seeing the 2 there, so it looks like it was 3 squared, but no, this is the answer. So give yourself a high five if you know how to simplify square roots. And let's move into simplifying cubic roots. So now we have the same like process, but now they change the index number. Now we have a cubic root. That means that I want to find something, for example, like that, because I can simplify it. So I'm going to show you the thinking, like what a model how I do it. So that's cubic root of 8, 2. Writing with a mouse, it's not easy. Okay, so I have 320. I know I need to make a list. That's step number one, as we mentioned, make a list. So how do I do the list? It's a cubic question. So I need to multiply numbers 3 times. So 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. Okay, and now I'm just going to take the calculator and do it. 320 divided 8 is 40. Why 8? Because it's the first number on the list. If that works, I can just use that. Let me just clean this up a little bit. And let's get to work. So when I write this as cubic root of 8 times the cubic root of 40. 40. Excuse my funny accent. Okay, so now I force this because I know a square root of 3 can is the same, can be thought as the following, which allows me to cancel it, which allows me to get to this point. Okay, now I need to ask myself, and that's step number 3, keep simplifying. So 40 can be divided by 8 again. So I do 40 divided by 8, and I get 5. That means I can rewrite this as cubic root of 8 times cubic root of 5. And my 2 keeps going down. Now I know this becomes a 2 again. And it should be obvious to you that I cannot simplify 5 further, especially since my first number is an 8. So my answer is going to be 4 cubic root of 3. I'm going to put like a dot here to help me and help you know that that will be the good notation you can use, so people don't think you wrote 4 to the 3. Okay? So I hope, Carlos, this makes sense. I'm going to do one more for you and everybody else so we make sure you got it. But first, oh, here. So my channel is in Spanish and English. Um, I'm from Colombia and I teach here 10 years ago, but in San Jose, California, I teach in a charter school. I'm a pre-calculus teacher, but I'm kind of doing my videos and then I use the same templates. But what it says here is that um, learn Spanish. No, I'm kidding. What it says there is please leave me a comment saying what videos you like me to make. And don't get upset about this. Sometimes my if I do the video in English first, then the templates are gonna be in English. So I cannot recycle because I'm helping a lot of kids with homeworks. And when I help a kid in homework in one language, I try to use that video to make it in another language. Okay, so point of the story, leave a message in the comment section so I can help you with your homework. And also murder that like and subscribe button. Now let's do one more so you know you learn and you subscribe. So first step, write the list. I don't go further because to be honest, I can only use these two. 64 is too big already. And I'll have to multiply by a fraction to get a smaller number. And I know when we do this, I need to multiply by two whole numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide numbers by themselves, by the list, sorry. Okay? So if you go here, I knew that 27, I did first 58 divided by 8. Let's assume I cannot do it in my head. So I get a decimal, so I know I cannot use 8. So I cross that from the list. Then I do 27. 54 divided by 27 is 2, so I can use that. So I write it. I know 27 is 3, because 3 times 3 times 27. And here I just forgot what I said before. Take a good practice. Just put a dot there so it looks like 3 times cubic root of 2. And somebody don't think it's 3 to the power of 3 times square root of 2. So I'm very confident you got this. So do your homework. If there's radicals with variables, I'm gonna do a video of doing cubic roots, like a higher level, like more complexity, like dividing, addition, subtracting, and including variables like x, y, and things like that. So if you learned, subscribe. And if you need anything from homework for other videos, leave me a picture of the homework and just leave me your name so I can mention you when I do it. Okay, thank you.